Wow, this has been a really hard trip. The catching's been shit, but the fishing's been really good. I've had a great time and I've just caught a lovely cod. Welcome back everyone, welcome back to day 5. As I had a rig ready for last night with a bait on, I just whipped it up, chucked it out, and before I've even got the camera out, I've got to run straight away. It screamed off and now it's flatlined me. It's a cod. Yeah. I think so. I've not got rotten bottoms on. A nice cod. Yeah. First cast everyone. Yeah, it's not massive. It's alright though. Oh. What's your line, Belinda? No. That's a beautiful looking cod, so careful with the gaff in the mouth. He's nailed the rig. Just pull him out. Just lift him out. Lift him out, don't worry about gaffing him. Just slow, look. And there we go everyone. Good start. That's a fat cod that.
30 seconds.
And there we go everyone. First cast on a new mark. We fished here before and I filmed here in the summer, but look at that cod. It's an absolutely fin perfect, beautiful looking Norwegian cod. Let's sort this one out and get the second rod in. Welcome back to Norway everyone. My name's Wayne and this is beautiful Norway.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time.
Boosh, spladoosh. Welcome back to day 5. Sorry, I just sort this knot out on my rig. Well, that was a good start. As you can see, we've got nice weather today. It's +5, it's not raining, it's not snowing, and it's not windy. So we have been able to get out and travel. So we've come to a mark we fished before. Last year I filmed here and we blanked, but it is a very good mark. So I'll just sort this out a minute. Talk amongst yourselves at home. You know how it goes. First cast, bang, straight into the fish. I'm not really sure how many videos I've put together, probably 2 or 3, and if you watched them, thank you very much. I appreciate it, but it's been hard. For my second rig and my second cast today, I am putting a herring bait out on my pop-up. 15 foot up and over rig. What I'm going to do now is get it out there in the tide, and hopefully I can get us into a few fish. We've all been there at home or out here when you've had a fish first cast and not caught one all day, but that's not going to happen today. We're going to bag up, we're going to get some bites on camera, I'm going to get you in on the action and finally make us a good video in 2024. Welcome back everyone, let's get this out in the water. Oh, it's been emotional, alright, I'm not going to lie. We have probably fished 1/3 at a time. We would have. We've spoken to the locals and they've said we've had the worst weather they've had for months, all in 1 week. We've had a 40 degree swing in temperature, which is pretty insane. Well, actually today it'd be 41 as it's 6 degrees, but we're fishing. I spent lots of time with my uncle. We've sat, had a few beers, lit the fire and watched the weather from inside a beautiful house here in Norway. So it's been a different holiday, but it's been a holiday, which is pretty cool. It's the first trip that I'm not going to go home and be completely hanging out my ass from fishing 20 hours a day. And I've actually loved it in a different sort of way. It's not really helped the filming, I'm sorry about that, but it's real. Let's get this one out on the tide. Pop it up, hoping for a big cod. It's my time, you know. Get out there in that tide. Super deep out here. So that's the first fish I've caught this week. That's come in feeding on bait fish. All the others have been residential kelpies. So that's a good sign. When we fished this mark before, we've had halibut, coalfish, cod, haddock and big whiting. As it's the last day, we're going to stay out and we're going to fish for normal hours, 15 maybe, and we've just managed to do it on the last day, so forgive me, I'm sorry, but it's not really been possible. Put this on there. I'll have to watch the end of that jetty with my line. And the wind's blowing it. The wind's just blowing my line just onto the jetty, but the tide should pull it round. How you all doing? You doing all right? I'm great. I'm really relaxed. I'm chilled right out. It's a shame I've not really been fishing and it's been pretty shit for you guys, but for me, it's just been like a real holiday. Normally when I get back from these trips, I'm absolutely battered for a full week. More than sleeping on Chesil or going out 3 times a week for you. But look, we've got a chance. We've got some lovely herring, we've got some mackerel. We're going to chuck the proverbial kitchen sink here. Stuart and Steve have gone round the corner to try a different location, but we've got a chance. We're about 2 hours from high water. We're going to fish all the way up, back down till low and back up this evening into darkness. Anyway, you can watch the rods for me. I'm going to get another rig out and get set up because that was pretty frantic. Nice, eh? For your information, we've got a fishing school coming to see us today. A friend of mine is Norwegian. He's a teacher at a school. It's a fishing academy, which is pretty smart. Some of the students follow my stuff back home. So we've arranged for them to come here and see what we do. Come and watch us fish for a bit. Hopefully I can do England Pride and catch us a few fish. But going on this week, I'll probably just let them down and we'll do some baiting up. But yeah, jokes aside, it's going to be great to see them. And we're fishing. Wow, the students have gone for a walk. What a career move. They get a qualification in fishing. Wow. I'm just going to change my bait. It's my pop-ups. Oh, that's something on it. I shouldn't have thought something's walked my pop-ups like a crab. I'll have a bit of weed. It's not feeling like a fish. What might be? I don't know, do I? Remember? When I'm at home, I'm like, cod, ray. I don't know, I'm just going to shut up. I've got leader. What have we got? We've got a fish. We've got a turd. It's not a fish. It's... my up and over didn't come away either. Well, I shit it. Luckily I changed my baits. But as you can tell, it's dark. It's raining, so it's like being in the UK. We've had a great afternoon just fishing away for one fish. It's just got dark. It probably looks like it's midnight to you, but it's actually 4 o'clock, something like that. So it's not too dark. High water is midnight, and as it's our last day, and finally we've got the weather, we're going to fish all the way up to probably maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So we've got plenty of time. As we've noticed, and as I've said the last few weeks, or week, when I've been in Norway, it fishes a lot better at night this time of year, as we found out. It's been hard in the day. We've had no halibut runs as such in our party, and we've just caught the odd cod, the odd fish. I've got to run. Sorry everyone, I was just talking to you and I got to run. I sent my ratchet scream off. Let me just light you up. It's very unprofessional this. I'm not a professional anyway, just here for a laugh. Yeah, I think it's my right hand one. I was just saying it's been fishing better in the evening, and then I heard my ratchet rip off. Yeah, I got a fish on here. Well, here we go. Right on cue. This fish is taking line. Come on, be a big cod. Yes, we're in. We're into a fish, first cast at night. No, I was just saying, we've just gone out and had some dinner. Oh yeah, we're on the fish. It doesn't feel massive. It's a head shaker. Yeah. Oh, just light up the shot. It's on a 5-foot pulley with with a nice bit of fresh herring again, doing the business. Do you see me run off then? I was off. I don't know if you picked it up on camera, but my rod just screamed off. Oh, this is a small fish, everyone. It's not a big fish. Hopefully it's one of those big whiting that I'm been after. I want a 5 pound whiting, yeah? That's what I want. This is a small fish. Just coming up. It's not a big one. The big ones stay deep. I can probably just wind this straight in. What have we got? Oh, please be a big whiting. Oh, please. Oh, I think it might be. Oh, it's a bloody cod. Well, I'm happy, but oh, I thought it was a whiting. Oh, and there we go. First cast at night, and I'm on the fish. You ought to see this fish. You ought to see how greedy this fish is. This just sums up Norway. Go on, son. You greedy. Look at that. It's taken a popped up herring. The bait is just about the same size. It's not really, but that's a nice fish. That's not a kelpie. That's a fish eating fish that's come in on the herring, but it's very small. I can catch you a fish, but I can't dictate the size I catch. So welcome back to Norway. This is night fishing. This is our last night. Let's get into the fish and hopefully we can finish off with a nice video. Right, everyone, as you can see, the Norway trip, January 24, strikes again. It's pissing down. It's been raining for, I don't know, 2 hours. I've had one bite in darkness, which you've seen. And it just continues to be just shat. But we're trying really hard. As I mentioned, it's our last night, so we're changing the baits, sticking it out, trying to make a video for you while enjoying my fishing. And it's crap, but I'm the lucky one. I'm out fishing, but as you can see, it's absolutely hammering down. If I get any action and we get any bites, we're 3 hours from high water. I promise I'll bring you straight back. But for now, we're going to shelter in the van, change baits every 20 minutes and fish really hard. Right, I was just chatting to you at the van. We've not had a bite for 2 hours and then my right hand rod's just pulled down. I could hear my ratchet coming off. So we've got a bite. Sorry, it's just moving the mics. Come on. Look at it. It's horrendous. I'm slack. Right. Hopefully it's a nice cod. Oh my God, this weather is honking. I just heard my ratchet scream off. Slap. Yes. Oh my God, this feels a heavy fish. Phil? Oh my God, this is a big fish. This feels a good fish. Right, Phil? I just need my uncle to help me. This feels a big fish. It might have some weed around it, but it just feels a nice fish. Oh my. It feels heavy. Could be a big girl. Yeah. This feels a monster. It might not be. I'm trying to big it up here. I'm not. It feels big. Oh, it feels... It's gone a little bit lighter. I reckon there's some weed around it. Oh, there must have been some weed on it as well. Because it's gone a bit... Can you get the gaff? It's coming in a bit easier now. Look at this weather, everyone. It's not going to like it in a minute when I try and lift it up. Oh, just feels a nice fish. Well, I've got leader. Just need to get my leader on. Right, this looks a good fish because it's coming straight down. Whoa. Well, it's a nice fish. I can see colour. It's a big fish. Yeah, proper fish. Look at the size of that. And it looks probably, let me show you it. It's probably between 12 and 14 maybe. And there you go. And there. And that's why we come to Norway, everyone. Look at that beautiful fish. What a nice cod. Hey, I deserve this. But there you go. Probably 14 maybe. Oh, what a beauty. A massive big fat head on it. Wow. And that's just me. So this is the cod that comes in smashing up the herring baits. But that's a nice fish. Oh my God, it's raining. I'm soaked. I've got a little bit of effort left and we're on the fish. That one's for you, everyone. Thanks for sticking with me when it's hard. I really appreciate it. Let's get another one. Let's try and get a 20-pound cod. And there we go. There's another fish for Phil. Woohoo! Alright, we're not going to mess around. That's it. So we've been in Norway for 6 days. We've managed to fish just short of 3. The weather's gone from -34 to +6 and rain. So it's just like being at home today. Today's session has been a little bit better, as you've seen, but it's still been super hard. We were able to get out today and fish where we wanted to for the first time. That cod is probably 14 pound. Stu hasn't come back yet, so I've not been able to weigh it, but we're taking it home and I'll put the size along the bottom. We're going to make our way out of here. It's just coming up to 11 o'clock. We're about an hour from our house. We're going to clean up, pack up, get our kit ready and get on a jet plane tomorrow back to beautiful England. Well, that's a bit of a lie, but no, I'm very grateful. We live in beautiful England, but I do love Norway. So, you know what's coming. Firstly, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. The fishing has been pretty hard. Well, you know what I like to say. The fishing has been amazing, but the catching has been pretty shit. I've been here with my uncle, so it's been a little bit different for me. And luckily, he caught some nice fish. I've had sleep. I've chilled out. I've actually had a few beers. Not today, but over the time. Had a glass of wine, ate loads of food, chucked loads of logs on the fire and watched it snow. So yeah, it's been a bit different. I'm back out here in just over 8 weeks' time, so we're all right. But I'm going to let you go now. I'm going to say goodbye to Norway. Thanks, Norway, again. This one's been a little bit difficult, but you know, it's still a beautiful country, and don't be put off by our trip being quite hard, because next week the bait fish could turn up and it could fish its tits off. My name's Wayne. This is the beautiful country of Norway. Goodbye, Norway, and goodbye, everyone. And I'll see you soon, very soon, on the mighty Bristol Channel.